So I'm Hope, and we're doing this project for a part of my class where we're pretty much just learning about qualitative research and how to do it. So
Okay,
that's what this is for. So thank you for participating.
Sure.
Just to get started, how long have you lived in Iowa?
29 years.
Okay. And I'd like to talk with you today about how people spend their time.
Okay.
So generally, people have times of the day with obligations and times of the day with free time or time for options. So obligations include work and school, but also routine things that recur, such as being a Cub Scout leader or coaching your child's flag football team or something like that. So what are some of the obligations in your life or things that you absolutely must do?
Just work.
Just work?
Yep. 8 to 4:30, Monday through Friday.
Okay. Where do you work?
Wells Fargo.
Oh, cool. I actually have a friend that works there.
Uh-huh.
Her name's Anna Walters.
Okay. Do you know what building?
No, I have no idea.
Okay.
So of the time left after obligations, some of that is required for chores such as mowing the lawn or vacuuming, so which might not need to be done at a specific time every day or every week, but what are some of the chores that people need to take care of?
I do yard work, so lawn mowing is a good example, snow shoveling in the winter.
Yeah.
Let's see, cooking most nights. I have a cat, so I have to clean the litter box, feed him morning and night.
Okay.
Get ready for my day in the morning, so showering, brushing my teeth, all that jazz. Trying to think of a daily routine. That's all the mandatory stuff.
Sure. Okay, perfect. So we discussed obligations and chores. Now let's discuss time for people to do things that are some options or choices. So people choose to occasionally do something or attend like an event with no obligatory nature. In other words, you can choose what to do in your free time. So what are ways that people generally use their free time? Not you specifically, just like...
Oh, in general?
Yeah.
Sure. So going to plays is a good example. Going to movies, video games, Netflix is a big one, or streaming of any kind.
Yeah.
Recreational sports. So I do frisbee, but soccer, any of that jazz, volleyball.
Okay.
Let's see. Going out for coffee, going out to eat. I don't know. Those are the general ones,
Yeah.
I guess.
Cool. So now let's talk about you and ways that you specifically spend your time.
Sure.
So after you think about your time spent in obligations and time spent in chores, how much free time do you think remains? And we can divide this into work days and then not work days.
So on
just
work,
an estimate.
sure. On work days, I have 4 to 5 hours probably to my discretion.
Okay.
On weekends, I'd say on average 10 hours or so a day, not counting sleep.
And then what are some of the things you'd like to do in your free time that are not considered chores, such as raking the leaves or doing laundry?
Sure. Definitely playing video games,
Okay.
watching TV, movies. I've been to a lot of those recently. Hanging out with friends, play a lot of board games.
Okay. Cool. So let's go back over these things and talk about how often you do them
Sure.
and with who.
Let's see, video games generally by myself. Board games within my group of friends, so 4 or 5 people depending on who's available. TV is generally by myself. There are a few things I watch with my girlfriend.
Okay.
Sometimes video games with her too. Yeah, mostly just time spent on my own. I go out to eat with my roommates a lot.
Okay, perfect. And how do you decide how to prioritize these free time activities?
Whatever I feel like in the day. There's no real rhyme or reason to it. Generally, I try to keep up on the current television shows, so I have to spend time on that every week.
Okay.
Yeah.
And do any of these things have a special meaning for you at all?
Not really. Just ways to fill my time, what I enjoy doing.
Okay.
At a certain point, some of it is to keep up with coworkers and that sort of stuff on what's going on in the public domain.
Okay.
But yeah, other than that, nothing really specific.
Okay. So now let's talk about sports as a free time option. Have you or anyone in your family ever participated in team sports?
Yeah, so I play pickup ultimate frisbee, team sports. I mean, obviously in school, my mother played basketball, baseball, all that jazz. But I don't come from a very sports-heavy family, though.
Okay. Was anyone ever like at a higher level in any of those, or just like high school?
Just high school.
Okay. And then in your opinion, what are some of the values of participating in team sports?
So for me, getting outside, it's hard for me to get motivated to be active. I don't really care to go to the gym. I do, but I don't love it. So it's a nice, easy way to get physically active.
Yeah, cool. And then, how would you describe your relationship with sports? So, how would you describe it as a participant?
As a participant, I love to do it. I don't do it very often, just because of the time commitment.
Yeah.
I tend to enjoy doing. I tend to be pretty lazy, so somebody has to drag me to go do it.
And what about as a fan?
I'm not a sports fan.
Okay.
I don't watch it on TV. I enjoy going to games from time to time, some of the local teams.
Yeah.
But that's more as an event than it is as a regular thing.
Okay, so would you consider it as more of a way just to be entertained sometimes?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. And now we're gonna use this deck of cards really quick.
Oh.
They're very high quality here.
All right.
So just basically look at the cards in the deck and select those which you or your family have participated in at any level. And if you can separate all those just like in one side.
So played or viewing?
Played.
Okay.
So those are the ones.
Participated in? Not.
Okay.
Sure.
Cool. And then since you are a sports fan, do you just want to go ahead and put these cards in the order of the most, like the ones you watch the most or the most interested in?
Sure.
Cool. So why did you choose to put soccer in the top spot?
I like watching it the most.
Okay.
I think it's the most interesting. It's I kind of know the most about it in terms of strategy and play.
And then what are some of the reasons you or a family member have chose to participate in certain sports just for like the activeness?
Yeah, mostly the activeness. My mom did it in high school for social reasons.
Okay.
Me too. Kind of, like I said, kind of my friends have to drag me along, but I enjoy doing it.
Okay. Perfect. So continuing to think about sports for which you're an active fan, let's discuss watching them live or via TV or streaming or on the radio. So
Sure.
Which sports do you watch live and in person?
Generally, that's when I go to hockey. I like hockey the best. I'll sometimes end up at baseball games. The rest, I don't ever go watch.
And then how far do you travel to watch these live?
Just within Des Moines.
Okay. And then how often would you say you go to live sporting events?
Once or twice a year.
Okay. And then are there any sports that you listen to on the radio at all?
Sometimes I'll listen to college football, just if it's on. Same with basketball.
And then how often do you listen, just if it's on?
Yeah, maybe once every month or so.
Okay. And then you said you watch and stream. You would stream hockey or sometimes baseball?
Very rarely would I stream it. Basically just to Iowa State games if
Okay.
it's something interesting.
Sounds good. And then, so we have several semi-pro or minor league teams in the greater Des Moines area. Which ones have you ever watched live?
Okay, so I've been to the Menace games,
Okay.
the Cubs.
Uh-huh.
Hockey is
Buccaneers.
The Wild as well.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. And then from this list, do you recall ever watching them live? So the Buccaneers, yes. The
Yeah.
Iowa Wolves at all?
No.
The Iowa Wild, you said yes.
Yep.
Cubs, yes. Buccaneers, yes. Menace, yes. Des Moines Phil at all?
No.
No. Okay. Perfect. And then of these, like how frequently have you attended in the past?
About once a year.
Okay.
Probably one or two baseball games and then one hockey.
Okay. And then what are some reasons why you do not attend the sporting events more often?
It's not a huge interest of mine. Mostly it's when someone gets free tickets or has an extra ticket, something like
Okay.
that.
Alright, so since we've discussed sports for a few minutes, let's turn our attention to other areas of interest.
Sure.
So earlier I asked about going to live sporting events. Are there other types of non-sport events that you like to go to, like any concerts or clubs or anything?
So I go to plays a lot. I end up at the Des Moines Playhouse
Okay.
2-3 times a year. Civic Center when there's something interesting. I go to movies a lot. I don't know if that's an event you would think.
Yeah, that's great. Any community events or anything?
Not in general. So the art fair, I went to the art fair a while back. Just if I get dragged along, mostly.
Yeah. And then what is it about these events that would attract you to them?
Oh, just getting outside for the art fair. Something different. I don't go very often, so spending a night out is something nice to do.
Yeah.
An excuse to get dressed up, that sort of stuff.
And then of all sport and non-sport events, like which is the most enjoyable to you?
I like going to movies.
Movies? Okay.
Why
is that?
They're my go-to. It's an excuse to sit down for 2 hours. I tend to, have those chores and whatnot. It's an excuse to put them aside for a little while.
Cool. And then is there anything else you'd like to share with me about spending your free time or anything?
Not really.
No.
I mean, you covered a lot of it.
Yeah. And then just my last question is, we have several minor league sporting venues, so which one do you live closest to? Wells Fargo, Principal Park, Valley High School Stadium, or Metro Ice?
Metro Ice.
Okay. Well, perfect. Thank you for your cooperation and your participation.
Sure, no problem.
And have a great rest of your
You
weekend.
too. Is that all you need from me?
Yeah, that is.
That's easy.
Thank you.